Hello, people. Good morning. What's up? So, Cyberpunk is in the news again, huh? Oh boy. Let's let some news are good, some news are bad. But I guess all the news is to build hype for the game. But anyway, here we go again. Here goes another one for you Cyberpunk fans. Cyberpunk 2077 achievement have leaked online. It says here, it might be time to mute those keyboards. It says Cyberpunk 2077 achievement description have been leaked online via GOG Galaxy. This comes from YouTuber Legacy Killer HD, who tweeted a warning to Cyberpunk fans to be aware of spoiler floating around the internet. He said, "Here is a warning. Now is the time to be extremely cautious with where you're getting Cyberpunk news. It appears some or all of the game's achievement description accidentally leaked from GOG Galaxy. There's no such thing as an accident. It was intentionally done. Somebody wanted this information to get out." But anyway, an image of the achievement can be seen on a Resteria post, but beware before stepping into the spoiler territory. Say CD Projekt Red Global Community Lead Marcin Momot responded to the tweet saying, "Fortunately, hidden achievement remain hidden, so there shouldn't be any heavy spoiler out there. Still, there are some that we've been hoping would remain private until the release." It says here, with Cyberpunk 2077 release in just a few weeks' time, it's probably in your best interest to mute spoiler terms online, especially if you're looking forward to the game. Cyberpunk 2077 is an action RPG set to launch December 10th. I say December 20th. and will be playable via backwards compatibility on PS5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S. The recent Cyberpunk delay from its original November 19 launch date due to a development team tackling the challenges of shipping the game on current gen consoles. I'm gonna leave it right there. So anyway, basically what they're saying is somebody GOG Galaxy actually they leak information about Cyberpunk online achievement, but then the article is also warning Cyberpunk fans to be aware, to not believe in like some of the be careful where you're getting your news from about Cyberpunk. But this article is from Games Radar, and I'm going to leave a link in the description box. Now, let's talk about the Avengers. So this is from gamingbible.co.uk. Says here, Marvel's Avengers has reportedly lost 96% of players since launch. Remember that video I made when I told you guys about the relationship between Sony and Squaresoft and their history, and how that Sony and Squaresoft relationship is affecting the development, the growth of the Avengers. Okay, and I try to tell you guys how Sony's trying to add Spider-Man to the game, but it's going to take them like almost a year to add him in the game, in the storyline, and they're trying to turn the Avengers game into a Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, since Marvel Ultimate Alliance is over on the Nintendo Switch. 96%, man. Okay, listen to this. I'm just gonna report a little piece of it. Marvel Avengers, the ARPG brawler inspired by its comic book counterpart, has apparently been ghosted by its players base, with a peak player count of just over 1,000 players on PC. Launched in September for PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Stadia, the game got praise for its single-player campaign that centered around Kamala Khan, a teen Inhuman getting to grips with her power and responsibility, accompanied by characters like Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow, and Hulk. The team fight against AMI forces and the nefarious activity of MODOK, who seeks to exterminate inhumans and superheroes for good. But anyway, so the game loses 96% of players, because when it first started, it was up into they had about 33 to 30,000 players, you know, worldwide, you know, and that's huge. And then that number dropped down to a thousand. That's not good. And now, you know, oh my God, Crystal Dynamics want to get the updates out, but they're running into roadblocks because Square is the publisher and Sony is a console manufacturer. But Sony also has Spider-Man, but Sony want to take Spider-Man and add it to the game. You know, so that is the roadblock they're running into. You know, there was a news article about a couple of days ago, talking about how SquareSoft lost about $70 million on the Avengers, but that didn't mean anything. What that meant is that they were holding what that was SquareSoft was holding up the growth of the Avengers games, so the stock plummeted. You know, and then players were just leaving the game because the game wasn't getting any updates, and that's the price they pay. So I don't feel sorry for them losing $70 million, because I know what they're up to, because Sony and Square has history, okay, since PlayStation 1. They've been had that history, been had it, you know, since, because remember, Final Fantasy 7 put PlayStation 1 on the map, okay, and then the relationship grew from there. So, and like I told you guys, if Sony can get Squaresoft to put a time exclusive on Final Fantasy 7, the remake, and then turn around and get Final Fantasy 16 exclusive to PlayStation 5, what does that tell you? I mean, what else can Sony do, you know, to Squaresoft, and what else can they get out of them? So that's what you guys really need to look at. So, I mean, it's a shame that a game of this caliber, you know, went down the drain, all because of selfishness and greed. But it's the price you pay. But the only issue I have with the Avengers is the fact that you can't fly all the way to the top of the Ames building with Iron Man, which is ridiculous. Or you can't jump up there with the Hulk. You know, so that's my issue with the game. Or you can't jump up there with Captain America. You know, so I mean, it's just little stuff like that. That's the only issue I really have with the game, and that's about it. But man, to lose, you had a 33,000 user base, and then that dropped to 1,000. That's a huge drop off, and so like what, 4% of the players are keeping the game alive? Come on, man, it's not good. So anyway, man, we'll see what happens after this. I mean, like I said, this game and Anthem, you know, Anthem, Destiny, Elder Scrolls Online, DC Universe, and Final Fantasy Online, Fortnite, PUBG, games like that, they got to get continuous updates on a regular basis. There's no end to those games, man. Got to keep updating it. You know, just like World of Warcraft, they just got they're getting a new expansion. That's like what, their 7th to 8th expansion, almost 10. So that's how the Avengers got to be. You know, got to keep the ball rolling. You know, so anyway. But that's Squaresoft and Sony for you. Anyway, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box so y'all can read this. Both articles. Nice talking to you, beautiful people. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Dark side. I'm gone.